Hi guys, welcome to another monthly update, a video where I get to say a huge thank you to the guys who allow me to do this job. It's absolutely cut and dried. Without you guys, I couldn't do it. If I had to rely purely on the money I got off YouTube, man, I don't know what the hell I'd do. I certainly wouldn't be able to put the hours in that I put into this. I'd have to, well, at my age, with my health, I'd be f***ed completely. I'm now registered disabled, so who's going to employ me? Nobody. So this is it. I'm stuck with this. Thankfully, I love it. And thankfully, I have the best subscribers literally on the planet. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the house today because it's getting rather close now. Very exciting times. But first, I want to just reiterate my thanks to everybody. Without you, I couldn't do this. We're going to start with the PayPal people. We've got a few of them. We've got Cameron Kirby, Peter Farris, Paul Bibley, David Lang, CY Design, Neil Baton, Peter Hogg. And we also have Richard Bartz, who says, don't agree on Elden Ring with you, but I really love your videos. They crack me up all the time. Thank you so much for that. It's light-hearted fun. Yeah, well, I haven't reviewed this. There's a kind of a, I don't know why. I think it's because I thumbed it down. I probably shouldn't have thumbed Elden Ring down, but it deserved it on day one. And I thumbed it down on day one because mine wouldn't work at all. No matter what I did, I couldn't get the mouse sensitivity right. It wasn't just about the control layouts being wrong for mouse and controller. Mine just wouldn't work on it. I couldn't use a controller at the time at all because of my arm. So I was forced to use a mouse and keyboard, and it was broken on a mouse and keyboard. So yeah, that was that. So it deserved what it got. But I haven't reviewed the game. I haven't even played the damn thing. You know, I played it for what? 2 minutes, and the sensitivity was so bad even when I turned it down on my mouse. And I've got a great mouse, £100 mouse I've got. I went straight into the settings of the mouse and turned it down, but it didn't matter. The game was screwed and it wouldn't make any difference. And you know, that was the problem with it. From Software are the worst developers in the world on PC. They just are. So I'm going to buy it on the PlayStation 5 and I will review it by the end of the year if I can get my arm to hold a controller and spam buttons for longer than 45 minutes to an hour. So we'll see how it goes on that, but that's the plan. But thanks anyway, and yeah, thank you. We also have Wade Hughes. He says, hi Mac, wanted to donate for a long time, but tough in the UK, as you well know. Damn right. Good luck to you and Cass with the new house. Hopefully this can be put towards something, even if it's a loo roll holder. We don't have one of them, so I will buy a loo roll holder with your money. Don't let the bastards grind you down. I won't, ever. And we have Cohen Sprinkles for one of the, he says, for the best game review on the net. Thank you very much. And we have finally Jacob McMullen, Carl Smith and Claire Hoyle. So thank you to all of you guys. Thank you to my subscribe starers. Thank you to my patrons. We're going to roll the patrons now. And thank you to people who are members of the channel. I talked about you guys last month, how we're going to get some new icons. And I was waiting for people to send some in, but nobody sent any in. So that's not a problem. We've almost got them finished. They should be up and running probably in a week. So if you're a member of the Worth a Buy channel, you will have some new icons to play with in the comments section. Yay. And thank you to people who donate in the streams. There'll be more streams this weekend. No idea what it'll be. Probably World of Warcraft. We'll just see how it goes. I've got a fun video for you either today or tomorrow. It's a simulator game, guys. My goodness. Okay, yeah, I'm not saying anything else. There's a simulator review coming. And I know some of you like that. I know there's a lot of people don't like that kind of thing, but, you know, I've got to cater to everybody, you know. I can't keep everybody happy all of the time. So, you know, I tried to tick all the boxes, you know. So, the house, well, we signed the contracts today, so that's quite exciting. We have to have an independent witness, and we don't know any people because we have no friends, because I hate everything, remember, including people. So, we're going to go and find some hobo on the street, slip him a fiver and get him to sign. Like, why did you say that? You're not doing that at all. I don't know how to say things. But yeah, we're signing all the contracts today. And hopefully, guys, hopefully we will be in, have the keys by the end of September. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be awesome? It's got 3 bedrooms, a little bedroom and 2 big bedrooms. And it's got a dining room, a living room and a front and back garden. It's not detached or anything like that, but it has all of them things. It's not an expensive house at all as far as houses go, but it's you know, it's a nice house. It needs a ton of work. It's never been rewired since 1960 something or other. It has no central heating upstairs at all, so the penguins and polar bears kind of live there in the winter. The plumbing system is awful. It needs a new boiler. What else does it need? Oh, it needs new windows in the back. They've all misted up inside the double glazing. The seals have gone. The kitchen looks like an Armitage Shanks bathroom from 1973, so that needs fixing. The fireplace looks like something from Harry Potter. It's an absolute... Oh, the garden wall looks like it was built by Hadrian when he built the fucking walls to keep the Scots out. I think he came around this house and built that wall as well. That's what needs a new garden wall. And the hedge isn't a hedge. It's an actual weed, a giant weed. What I'm saying is, guys, it needs a Laura. And we have no furniture either, so we're gonna do... I've told you the plan. Computer room set up so that I'm back in business with this. Bedroom set up so I can actually sleep. And we're going to get an L-shaped sofa, a recliner chair. I've got the TV. I own a TV and a microwave, so that's what we're bringing to the table with this house. But we're buying up. We can afford to buy all the things I've just mentioned. So we should, within, I'd say, a few weeks of moving in, have the living room, the computer room, and the bedroom all done. Oh, and we're having the house rewired, and we're having a new boiler put in. I've been saving money. I don't squander your fucking donations, guys. I've saved up all that money to do all of that. We have all that covered, guys. So that's going to be done insta. Everything else is going to be work in progress. We can't afford the kitchen. We can't afford the double glazing. There's a lot of things in the house we can't afford. So there'll be barren rooms. But that's the fun of it, isn't it? Just doing it up over time, over years. So that's the plan. That's what's coming. I'm hyper excited for it. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on this house and finally owning something and making it good, making it something that, I mean, if you could see where I live, you wouldn't believe that. I mean, no wonder I feel like I'm going insane. Sitting in this room for the amount of hours I sit in this room, it's the most depressing sight I've ever seen. It's an awful place that I live, and the neighbours is awful. It's full of stolen motorbikes and chavs, and everybody owns 32 dogs. It's fucking tragic where I live. It really is. I mean, there was a guy just last night. Cass says, "Hey, Mac," I was in bed. We'd gone to bed, and I was lying in bed, and this guy pulled up outside the house. And she says, "There's a guy pulled up outside the house." And I says, "Oh, what's he doing?" She says, "Well, he's opened the door, and he's looking down the street, and I think he's masturbating." I'm like, what? He was playing, he opened his car door and he was standing in the middle of the street, looking down the street, playing with himself. Then we heard the police helicopter about 15 minutes later. It's just, let me out. So there you go, guys. That's the plans. As for gaming, well, we're probably coming to the best time of the year now. There are some, apparently, allegedly, half-decent games going to release between now and Christmas. We'll see what's going on. As far as my gaming prowess is concerned, I'm really struggling with controllers. Anything, I can hold a controller without pain, but when I have to move my thumb on different combos, the pain. It's pain time, and that's why I haven't done any kind of Souls games, because they're all combo-esque. You know, you've got to be quick, really, anything that's a quick movement. I can do it on a mouse, because if you look at the way you hold a mouse, your hand's on the top of the mouse, isn't it? Well, when you're a controller, a controller, you have your hand turned to the right. Now that's as far as my hand will go, and it starts to get painful. And when I'm wiggling things and pulling things, it's tough. It's tough. So I don't really want to stress it too much. And I know that's disappointing to a lot of people who wanted Elden Ring and all that. I am going to try and do it. I haven't ruled it out yet, but I'm not going to make myself bad. My arm's bad enough without doing it over a game genre that I don't like. So that's where we are. That's what we are doing. Thank you all so much for your time, for listening to this, and thank you even more for your donations. I can't stress how grateful I am. Thanks very much.